Imagine for a moment, just imagine, that you're standing in a world that reflects exactly what you focus on. Every thought, every tiny shift of your attention, like ripples in a pond, spreads out, creating a pattern, a reflection, a mirror of the world inside your mind. And in this world, you have the power to choose where you place your focus. You can look around and notice, with such awareness, how some people seem to have everything they want. They seem to live effortlessly in the world, waking up in the morning to a life full of joy, abundance and connection. And you might wonder, what's their secret? It's simple. They learned when you focus on abundance, the success, the joy, the awakening that already exists around you, you naturally begin to draw it towards you. You begin to create the world around you that matches your deepest beliefs, your most unconscious patterns. They've learned to align their attention with what they desire, not what they fear. You see, what's fascinating about attention is it's magnetic. When you focus on lack, whether it's in the form of scarcity or struggle or any kind of resistance, it's like you're handing your energy over to that very thing. You create an unconscious loop that keeps bringing that lack back to you. It's not that the universe is giving you more lack, it's simply responding to your energetic frequency. And the moment you realize this, the moment you shift your attention, the moment you begin to focus on what works rather than what doesn't, you start to unlock the secret to the power. And here's where it gets really interesting. Notice how, when you begin to focus on those who are awakened, those who live with abundance of joy, love and connection, you begin to join them. Like attracts like, doesn't it? And without even realizing it, your brain begins to mirror their success, their mindset, and their way of being. Every time you see someone living in the flow, feeling alive, you naturally tune in, just like a radio dial, moving to the perfect frequency. You feel that resonance deep within yourself. And what happens next? You begin to manifest more of that into your life. You start to experience more of the same, without effort, without struggle. It's a pattern, a simple, elegant, unspoken pattern. And here's the beauty. Your unconscious mind is a master of recognizing patterns. So when you focus on the awakened people, the ones who live in alignment with abundance, peace, joy, your mind begins to absorb their way of being. You begin to unconsciously mirror their success. And it's not just about copying their behavior, it's about embodying their energy. Think about the last time you were around someone who was truly at peace with themselves, someone who felt fulfilled. How did it feel to be around them? Easy, right? Light, effortless. It was like their presence alone lifted you. You could feel their calmness, their confidence, and in a way, you couldn't help but let go of your own worries, even just for a moment. Now imagine that feeling every day. Imagine stepping into a world where this energy surrounds you, not just from the people around you, but from within you. The beauty of focusing on awakened individuals is you don't need to try to change anything. You simply allow yourself to tune into that energy. You let it become a part of your life, just like you'd allow the light of the sun to warm your skin. Without even trying, you begin to embody that same awakened state. You start to believe deep within that it's possible to live in harmony with your desires, to attract what you need effortlessly, all because you've learned to direct your focus where it matters the most. And let's say, just for a moment, you find yourself slipping back into old patterns, old ways of thinking. It's okay, because now you know. You understand how the focus works. And you know all it takes is one conscious shift, just one little pivot in your attention. It's a bit like stepping back from a picture that you've been looking at too closely. When you step back, everything becomes clearer. When you focus on the beauty, the joy, the success of awakened people, it's like stepping back and seeing the bigger picture. You realize this world that you've been creating is made of your attention, your focus, your beliefs. And now you know how to adjust it. You know how to dial it in. Just like adjusting a frequency to tune in perfectly to your desires. And in doing so, you become the awakened person in your own life. You might even notice as you begin to align with this new awareness. People around you start to shift as well. They notice something different about you. And without even needing to say a word, they begin to follow your lead. They begin to feel that same shift, that same energy. And it's almost like a magnetic force is pulling everyone towards the awakened state, towards that place of abundance, peace and joy. And as this begins to happen, one thing becomes crystal clear. Your world is changing. You're living in the world you've chosen. The moment you begin to focus on the awakened people, the moment you begin to focus on abundance, you stop manifesting what you don't want. Instead, you attract what you do want. You create the space for joy, peace and freedom. It becomes your new reality because now that is what you see. You have the power to shape your reality by the simple act of where you place your focus. And now knowing this, what will you focus on next? What will you choose to believe? You already know. Just feel it. Let it settle into your being. And as you do, you can feel it expanding, growing, taking shape. And your world will mirror that effortlessly.